We spent the last 2 days trying to clear up as much out of the roadway as we can, especially since we're going to start opening up the bridge today for residents starting at 1 o'clock. As you can see right here, we have businesses also that took significant damage. And that's one of the biggest things that we have concerns about, of course, is because they're wide open and we don't want people over here that don't belong over here that are non-resident pass holders. So these things are pretty common right here throughout the town where the roofs are missing or peeled back. This water has nowhere to go. So right now we're trying to get rid of the water itself to expedite people to come in here. The people that are coming and just checking on their homes, you know, they're not even going to be able to get access to their homes to check because the flood waters are so high. It's just
Where were you at during the storm?
I was at the fire station. To be honest with you, we spent the entire night trying to keep our fire station together.
I want to give you a look at what some of these roads look like because they're underwater and they're having to deal with a lot of debris. Power's down, so in this area, no power.
Yes, there's no power at this time. Charles, how you doing?
I could use a hand. A big man like you, I cannot get my generator to turn over.
We're about to go in and see this man. He can't get the generator started. Maybe the fire chief can get it started.
Yeah, and you heard the fire chief say that, hey, you got it started.
One and done, man. Hello.
All right.
You know, it takes a toll on us. You know, it's especially for me, for my guys, knowing that, you know, now they're going to have to find secondary homes to stay in because, you know, their families are out of town. They're telling their families not even going to come back right now because there's nothing to come back to. So, you know, that gets quite emotional when you're already having to deal with this at work and then you have your family at home with no power and the house is leaking, the roof is coming apart. It's just... yeah, it gets you emotional. Right. You know, it's hard. It is hard.
Sarah, on Facebook, we're at Vogue Shores. That is the roof. Coming out here today, if you've got a pass, you're going to have to be very, very careful about stuff like that. That's a nail, and it's rusty.
And that's the thing. We want people, if they're going to come over, is to be safe. As you can see, this is pretty much impassable right here.
Do you know much about Greenville and Atlantic? The Greenville Boulevard in Atlantic?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can go over that way.
Is this even passable right here?
We're going to go through here.
Okay. So the question coming in is, how did the dunes fare?
Well, the beach here didn't have any dunes. It was totally flat. Okay. But as you can see here, the amount of sand, this is normally about 4 feet. Boardwalk. This underneath this is our boardwalk. It's a wood boardwalk. As you can imagine, you can't even see it. Yeah. Look all the way down there. That's the Oceana Pier. You see it down there?
Is that damaged? Is that the end of that missing as I see it?
Yeah, that's all. That whole end is missing where it was a bar and everything else. All this wood on the beach here is from that pier.
Jeff, let's step out here a little farther. A lot of people have been asking about the pier, Chief. If you wouldn't mind walking with me just because you're my microphone source.
Sure. So all of this here, this
always gets me what nature does. It left this volleyball net.
Yeah, but it tore those other ones. Yep. This top is usually 10 feet from where the sand is at.
Okay.
From here, it's usually 10 feet to where the sand is at. This is how much sand has been blown up in here.
And you're, what are you, 6'2", 6'3"?
Yeah. So from the top of the net here down to where the sand normally is 10 feet. As you can imagine right here, it's you know, it's come up several feet of sand.
Right down there's the pier. Tell us what's supposed to be on that pier. How much of that is missing?
You know, it's hard to tell exactly how much from here, but I would probably say about a few hundred, maybe 100, 200 feet.
This is the ripped out of the water.
Yeah.
Jeff, look at this.
So you can imagine right here.
Water pools on there. This was in the water. In the water.
You could just compare it to where the mailbox is at. So it's pretty deep in here. You can see right here into these doors right here. It's actually been up. This is really, really deep through here. You can tell. Look at the fence.
Yeah. When things like this happen, do you ever second guess living here, or is this home and there's no doubt about it?
Yeah. Well, you know, this is one of the things that you. This is the cost of living on the coast, and we're not here in Atlantic Beach. We're not strangers to hurricanes.
Chief Adam Snyder, we want to just thank you so much for your time. You've answered so many questions of people who are worried about their homes. Thank you, thank you, thank you for this.
You're very welcome.